I got lots of compliments. I got several that were like, girl, where did you get that? Like, I have got to get me one of those.
Like, smooth it. Smooth it. So later he's all,
I'll go to lunch and he'll be like, everyone is looking at me.
you wear your shirt,
today.
eat a dick.
Oh my God.
I got 20 pokes.
Oh my God. Not a good thing. Not a good thing. How big is your shaft?
Okay, Jen. Again, you win.
With direct eye contact. So I just remember I was like, false advertising. Oh my God, it's false advertising. It's false advertising.
Yeah.
Is it the ultras talking?
Okay.
That was actually really good.
It was.
Cheers.
I like how we both look at each other and
Intense eye contact. Direct.
it's good communication.
Mm-hmm. It is. Actually, speaking of that.
That's cold.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
One of my favorite, and you know I love my TikTok, and I swear I'm not going to go all over TikTok today. However, one of my favorites is this Amish. She left being Amish. Her name is Lavina or Lavina. It's something like that. 'Cause I thought it was always Lavina, but I heard her say it and it was Lavina.
Is it Amish?
So she was raised Amish.
Okay.
But she does these cooking TikToks where she talks about, and she has an Amish cookbook where she kind of basically tells you how, like, this is how the Amish do things. This is how we
So
do.
like
Yes.
she churns her own butter?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
100%.
Okay.
But she makes direct eye contact with you the entire time she's doing. She'll be like making jelly and she's looking like,
But does she smile into it?
no, not really. Like it's very
that's
intense.
creepy.
A little bit.
Just whisk that together. You want to put it over high heat so it comes to a hard boil.
And so people kind of got on her, which I didn't know in the Amish culture, direct eye contact is a sign of respect.
It is.
I did not know that. And she's
Well,
very,
I didn't know that's
she's kinda-
Amish, but I think like in business, right?
Yeah.
You look at the eyes.
Yeah.
Not the tits and not the
Up
shirt
here.
today. Let's look at this shirt.
I love this shirt. This is my favorite shirt.
First of all, eat a dick.
Yeah. Sometimes the shirt says it all. I don't need to say anything.
Who
Just
bought that for you?
me? Me.
Where do you
I-
wear it?
Wherever I want. I've worn it to work.
Okay. Oh, in public. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I also, one time, Jeremy told me it was too aggressive to wear to one of Kendall's basketball tournaments.
Which
AAU.
means you wore it.
No, I was actually going to change because it was in Utah. And he told me that I should change it. Fun fact, I forgot. And I only had a tank top on underneath it. So I could not. I did. And I was, you know, it's the little ones that I wear that I was like, okay, well.
No bra.
We have accepted this. This is happening. And honestly, it was in Farmington. And I thought I was like,
How was it received?
actually not that bad. I got lots of compliments. I got several that were like, girl, where did you get that? Like, I have got to get me one of those. Yeah. I feel like I won in that one.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I
Now,
did.
would you wear it to a family function?
Would I? Yeah. Should I?
No.
I mean, I don't know. It depends. It depends.
Which family function would we wear it?
Jeremy said his family, because I think they would laugh at it and they would find it to be funny. They get my sense of humor. My family doesn't necessarily get my sense of humor. I don't know. I know. I don't know. Yeah, I would get a lecture. Oh, I would.
Do you know what that means?
Jennifer Ann. Like, I would get the full name. You know, most people call me Jen, whatever. I'm not a Jenny. Not a Jenny. That's so not me. But Jen, most people will call me. Nope. I get the full name. I am over 40 years old and I get the full name often.
Oh.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I got it when I got it when I said I was doing the podcast.
Shut up.
Yeah. Because I said that my mom she was like, oh, I love Willie Geist. He does a podcast. I'll love to listen to it. And I was like, oh, if you're comparing me to Willie Geist, he used to be the host of the Today Show.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, I'm going to prepare you right now.
But I mean, if she was to be honest with herself, she does know you. Why would she?
Sort of.
Okay.
I mean, they don't love this side of it. We ignore this. This is something we don't.
You.
Yes, but this is something we don't talk about. Me is something we don't talk about.
You just sit in the corner, you black sheep. Eat a dick. They're thinking it. They're just not saying it.
Represent. It's fine. I'm fine.
I'm a black
Everything's
sheep
fine.
on my mom's side.
Yeah.
But I think my grandma is
Uh-huh.
LDS. But I think she has not realized. I mean, she's always been very accepting. She's
Yeah.
had no choice, but we're
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
We're the ones that are here.
Yeah. But I also think that it does help. I mean, I spent 36 years of my life in the Mormon religion, in that culture, doing that whole thing. So that was what they thought. You know, I was always fringy. I think they just didn't want to see that, and I hid it. Like, yeah, I think I just hid it better.
There's probably
now
more
I'm just-
people that are like that than not.
I mean, I always had a mouth on me and stuff like that.
Eat a dick.
I'd say it. But yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's my shirt. And
I
I love
like
my
it.
shirt. It's one of my favorites.
It
And I
is,
like
yep.
it.
I would
Yeah.
wear it.
I
Maybe not in
have my
public.
favorite hat that I got for my birthday. It says, I day drink and say fuck.
Oh, that's not a bad one.
No, I feel like it's a walking advertisement of me. I mean, if I wear the two in combination, because it's also the
That
color
would
of my
maybe
soul,
be
black. So it matches.
It's aggressive.
It is. I'm a tad aggressive, I guess. I don't know. Don't want there to be any confusion. I'm not for everyone. I am who I am. The tattoos were a giveaway, but nope.
Sit in the corner, you black sheep.
Yes. It's fine. I know my place. It's fine.
It's fine.
They still stock my shit, some of them. Because we can see it.
Fine.
That's fine. I take the views. Thank you so much for your
And then, okay, so
hater support. We appreciate this.
so let's talk about support.
Yeah.
So support on the podcast.
Yeah.
Who's your biggest support?
Well, my biggest support is Jeremy.
Yeah,
Obviously.
Okay. Yes. Next.
Michelle.
Okay, next.
Oh, Jeremy's sisters are really good.
Yes.
Tasha and Emily, they're really, really good.
Yes.
They are.
And I think that's sweet.
It is. It is.
Yeah. My mom, she will text me,
Uh-huh.
great podcast, dear.
Yes, that's so nice.
And I want to be like, thank you.
Yes. My mom did like the Mother's Day one. She
She
texted
did.
me that one. She did.
Oh, she texted you on the side.
She did. Mm-hmm.
I think she even gave us a little yoo-hoo on the, like one of our
I
social
think she did. Yeah.
platforms. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Well, I was talking about my kids. They love their grandkids. They're really good. They're very good
That's
that
good.
way. They love their grandkids. They tolerate me. They love their grandchildren.
I think that's probably
I
the
did
thing.
that, so I'll take it.
You didn't fuck that one up.
Nope. Well, mostly.
Not
Mostly.
yet.
No. I don't think that I quite have the influence on my kids that they want me to have, but it's okay.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's
Good
fine.
humans.
I told my kids one time, there was some show or something like that, and she was like, I'm just trying to raise non-sucky humans. And I was like, yes,
Yep.
that's literally it. Like, we don't have major goals here. We're just going for non-sucky humans.
I mean, sometimes we fail,
Oh, yeah.
but sometimes this beer's really cold.
It's really cold. I know, it's a little chilly.
It's delicious.
But it's good because I'd rather have a cold beer than a warm. I cannot do a warm beer. Oh,
Yes, I can't.
I can't.
No.
No.
So you like cold beer. I like cold beer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we talked about this. We do this. I have thoughts in my head and I say half the thought and then I don't finish it.
Or I think it,
Mm-hmm.
or I think half of it and then spew the other half out.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, why don't you get that? Why are
I
you
know.
looking at me like I just...
I know. So back to my Amish girl because we went on this tangent.
Oh,
we did.
Okay. Circle around.
People were giving her crap for
The eye
in
contact.
comments for like her, and not like funny, like as in, I felt like she's onto my soul, because we all feel that. But people were legitimately like, what is wrong with her? Why are you doing this? And so then she put out a video where she didn't make any eye contact. And it has been a thing this week where everybody that follows her is like, whoa, who broke her? Whoa, what did you do? We want the eye contact back. Like, I need you to stare into my soul as you're churning butter and making grape juice. And
Isn't that sad though?
Yes.
I mean, everybody has a perception, a comment,
Yes.
their own opinion.
Yes.
And then there's some people that are just sucky humans.
yes,
Yes.
to take
And
it too
so-
far.
Yeah,
Wait,
they did get to her.
and I didn't like it. And I
Eat
think
a
she's,
dick.
I think she's 100%. That is what's eat
That's gonna-
eat a bag of them.
I feel like we just named our
This is
episode.
Oh, Jeremy. Well, Jeremy sat down and he looked and he goes, "Oh my God, you're wearing your sweatshirt."
He's proud.
Sort of. I feel like that's a theme for me.
He just got done saying he's your number one support.
He is. He never tells me to change my shirt. He just goes, well, it used to be also a message to him sometimes
Oh.
when I would wear it. Like,
You were mad?
oh yeah, if he annoyed me or he was rude or he was something like that, and we were like fighting or something, that he'd come see me for lunch or something, or he'd come over or he'd come home.
Get it.
And he'd go, got your sweatshirt on today. And I'd be like, yep, 100% I do.
What if you wore it every day that week? It was a rough week.
Yeah, might have been.
Would it
Who
have been
knows?
washed?
No, I mean, maybe. I'm not lying about it. If you want me to lie to you and tell you, yeah.
Do it with your eyes.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Definitely washed.
Oh.
Yeah. So, how's work been this week?
Stressful.
Yeah.
Crappy.
Oh.
I'm glad it's Friday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the normal stuff.
Uh-huh.
You know, sometimes you have to play I think we've talked about this. I consider myself a co-worker
Mm-hmm.
until
Mhm.
you have to play boss.
Yes.
And sometimes when you have to do that, I hate confrontation,
Mm-hmm.
but it has to happen.
Yeah.
And so you throw it out there and hopefully it takes.
When you do confrontation, what does that look like? Because I know what mine looks like. What does yours look like?
I'm really good at playing like giving you the benefit.
Uh-huh.
Not an excuse, but the benefit. I have to put this down because my hands
Okay.
are literally frozen.
I drank it down this far, and so this is my warm part that I'm holding on to at the top. So
we're
I
going to
look
need koozies.
if I look like it's a tea situation,
yes.
we're getting koozies.
Yeah.
They're ordered.
I love it.
Mhm.
Probably very awkward. I don't know.
Oh.
I mean, I notice I'm learning that I make many facial expressions. So I could only imagine what that looks like in the office when you have to have that, when you invite them into your office. Come to my office.
Yeah.
I try to do the negative, then a positive.
Mm-hmm.
But really, I mean, it just comes down to what matters, which is what you have to take care of in
Yeah.
business. So you feel like a douchebag, but you have to wear it.
Oh, you do. I mean, that's not my favorite part of the job. I tend to be direct.
Yeah, I probably let things roll off, and in my head, I have that fit. And then when I have enough fits, I will then
Yeah.
decide it's enough.
Yeah. I tend to and be direct and just say things. And then I'm like, oh, maybe I should have really thought through that approach. I don't know. It's tough. It's hard.
It is.
It's hard.
It is.
Yeah.
I-
But I can honestly say there's really only like one.
The boy.
Yeah. Yeah. That aggressively. And that's just it. Like when you have a female boss and she fires you and you go with did we talk about this before?
Yeah,
I feel like
the
we did.
name.
Yeah.
The name calling.
Yeah.
And that's just, I think that's a defense mechanism,
yeah,
right?
for sure.
And so I'm going to hurt you. I'm hurt. I'm going to hurry and hurt you.
Mhm.
So I don't cry and look like a wiener.
Yeah. Or just, I don't know.
Weak, vulnerable, I guess is
Like
a
I
better
care
term.
that you're doing this. kind of
Right,
thing.
right.
Yeah.
And sometimes all you need to do is have a discussion and things can be resolved. But if your emotions get in or you can't be vulnerable, the easiest thing for that kid to do is call you a bitch and
attack.
Yeah, and
Yes.
attack and
Yes.
hide.
Yes.
Because we all have shit, right?
Oh, yeah.
And we all have, we all, I think, wear a mask to a certain degree. So
Oh, yeah. Mask. That's a whole other thing.
that is,
Oh, yeah.
I have a good one.
Do you?
I didn't say it's pretty, but I have a good one.
No, you do.
You do too, your eyes.
Oh, gosh. I know. Not so wide. Although what
I'm
was,
like, I don't know what this look is. Seductress? I don't know.
What was Jeremy the other night when he, because he gets the,
Oh, yeah.
when he gets
He was
drinking.
crinkling his face. And I'm like, are you unhappy? No. And I'm like, smooth it. Smooth it. So later he's all,
And then like, is it better?
and then he fell asleep.
All right. And double check supply, because the first time you bought equipment without double checking, how'd that work out for you?
Oof.
Sure, you could roll the dice and buy from the sketchy guy on the corner with a guaranteed working baler planter held together by hope and duct tape. Or you can go see Amy and her crew at Double Check, where we actually sell real machinery. You know, the kind that starts when you turn the key, doesn't catch fire, at least most of the time. We also rent trailers, tractor parts, service. We've got it all. And yes, we double check everything just like our name, because we've seen what happens when you don't. Spoiler, it usually involves a lot of swearing and a toe strap. Double check supply, because good enough isn't good enough unless you like planting by hand. He did that last night too. Oh, yeah. We accidentally did day drinking.
Yesterday?
Yeah, it was a late lunch, like 3:30, late lunch. And we happened to go over there, and there was people
Go over where?
to El Cap for lunch.
Oh, okay.
And there was people there that a former business partner of Jeremy's and his wife that they did the potato the dog food potato company together, and then when they opened up their plant in Wisconsin, Ed had just gotten a divorce, and so Ed's wife was out in his now wife was in Wisconsin, and he was out there and meets this gal, ends up bringing her back, and anyway, and they're
What?
just super fun.
His second wife he met in Wisconsin and brought her home to Idaho. I'm with you. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, sorry, that was kind of confusing. One of those thoughts where I'm like having half the conversation in my head and half
I
of
could
it.
say sure, like normal, but I'm like, I'm not so sure on this one.
Yes. Yeah. Divorced from his first wife.
Got you.
They're back and forth out there, and he meets his second wife.
Whoa. Back and forth out where?
To Wisconsin at the time. Because
He was visiting his ex-wife in Wisconsin.
Okay, hold on. I've gotten very confusing. Hold on. No.
I mean, it might not be you. It could be me.
First wife was from here. They lived here in Filer and Boise, and anyway, in this area.
Okay.
And then they get a divorce. And in just after their divorce, they're opening up a plant in Wisconsin.
Oh.
And so the three owners, Jeremy, Nate, and Ed, were going back and forth all the time to Wisconsin.
I'm with you. Okay, when you said they, I'm like,
Ed meets Kirsten out there.
Okay.
Love Kirsten.
And brought her home to Idaho.
When he came back, and they no longer were going back and forth, when he came back, she came back with him. And
I am now following this.
Yes. And they were there. They're tons of fun. And then another guy who does listen to the podcast because he brought it up. But as we're there, these cute old ladies come in who are in, and when I say like one's 87, one's 80, Lucille and Laverne.
Oh.
They're sisters. And they come in matching.
Lucille and Laverne. Oh,
Yes.
Those are their names?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking of I Love Lucy,
Nope.
and you're going back to Laverne and Shirley.
Well, that's what she said. She goes, that's Laverne. And she goes, guess what my name is? And I was like, please tell me it's Shirley. And she was like, no, it's Lucille. And I was like, close though.
I mean, you're mixing the two old.
But
Thanks, Grandma, for teaching me those two shows.
Right?
Okay.
But they come in and they have these matching hot pink flower like leggings, stretch pants,
or
stretch
trousers.
No, they were like stretch pants.
Okay.
They were leggings, but they had like a flare bottom, not a tight leg bottom.
And then I'm
then
hoping
hot
the
pink shirts. Hot
covered
pink
their butts.
No, definitely did not.
How did that look?
We're not getting into that. I do have a video saved because they walk in. Kirsten's over sitting by Jeremy and I because we're talking about a situation.
And this was yesterday.
Yes.
Okay.
We're talking about a situation about a guy that used to work for us. It's kind of blowing all of our minds that we all know very, very well. And anyway, so we're talking about that. that's a whole nother discussion. I don't know if I can really get into it because it's
Get a shovel.
It's
gonna get deep.
The legal stuff is going on right now, and I don't have.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're talking about that intensely in this conversation. Ed and this other guy are sitting up at the bar top, and in walk these two ladies, and they immediately go to Ed and Andy, who are sitting up at the bar, and they're like, "Oh," and they're rubbing, and we are dying over in our seats.
Do they know him?
No.
Oh,
no.
they're just attracted to him.
Oh, they're just two single sisters.
Oh,
out on
80
the prowl.
and 87.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. And they see these two men at the bar, and they're like, yes, they haven't even made it over to their margs yet. And we're watching this. Of course, Kirsten starts recording. Then I'm like, well, okay, I'll jump on this bandwagon. So I start recording. Like we got some little shots, but they were so funny. They were so funny. Ed at one point says he has to go to the bathroom. I think Lucille says, do you need some help? I'll come with you. And then turns around to Kirsten's wife and is like, I'm sorry, honey. Oh, I'm sorry. But does he?
That's cute. See, that's cute.
I know. And
Okay.
Jeremy goes, if you're not feral like this when you're that age, I was like, oh, have no fear. I'm just building up.
Because you can say anything when you're past a certain age.
Apparently.
I'm kind of looking forward to it. And then I'm not.
Same.
I'm kind of scared.
Yeah, I know. Because Lucille also whipped out her leg and showed us how she dropped something on her shin. And then showed me pictures of it and stuff. And I was like, ugh. Ugh,
That enchilada is rising.
I had enchiladas.
See?
Anyway, yeah, that was, so we accidentally day drank yesterday and Jeremy fell asleep at the counter again for an hour.
Tired.
Yeah, he does that.
I know.
Yep.
I feel like we should draw on his face next time.
Ooh, that could be fun.
Mm-hmm.
He probably won't notice either. Like the next day he'll head into work.
He's got a bunch of wieners on his face.
I'll go to lunch and he'll be like, everyone is looking at me.
You wear your shirt,
today.
eat a dick.
Oh my gosh, it's a theme outfit. I love a good theme.
It's couples. Oh. So do you guys go to lunch every day together?
Usually, yeah.
So you went today?
Yeah, we did. Yep.
Perfect.
And the oldest is back from college, so she came.
Oh, I love that.
Yep. So, yeah, the three of us went to lunch because she was craving BJ's. The food, not the act.
I don't know. We were just talking about Tinder.
Oh, we were. We were. She did download it again. Yeah.
So she took it off.
Yeah, deleted it because she was just like, ew, there's really nothing there. And
She's Tinder touched everything she wanted.
well, I don't think that anything really came because I think
It's very
I was
entertaining.
I was helping her fill out her little thing today.
Her profile.
Yeah, because I was asking her, I was asking her if she's ever had any unhinged conversations because somebody else I follow on TikTok, it's these bosses that they read their employees' messages on Tinder and Hinge and stuff like that.
What do you mean messages?
So if somebody matches with you and you match with them, I think this is how this goes. I don't know this, but I think it goes like this.
We need Skylar.
Skylar. I know, we need Skylar. But if you match, then you can send messages.
But you have to match. Tinder has to match you.
Well, you have to swipe the whatever way.
Right.
She was laughing at me today because she's like, the two of you cannot. She goes, and tickle is not a thing. She was like, tell Amy that.
Whatever. That's later.
That's
on the actual date.
But whichever way you swipe, if you both swipe the good way,
okay,
then you can send messages. And sometimes, to me,
oh my God, this is like a game.
See, that's just it. This is where I would have never gotten married. I would have never, because this to me, I would be a game and I would be so.
You got big eyes over there.
I would be so unhinged. So that's just, and Skylar's like, as she's putting her profile up, she's just like, how do I put I'm better in person? Because I'm kind of awkward. I don't really message back, especially not quickly. Like, these are not my strong suits.
So what did you help her with?
I didn't help with anything because she.
What about
at one
ChatGPT?
point, she goes, "How often do you drink?" And I said, "Me or you?" She goes, "Well, it's my profile," and I was like, "Oh,
Lie. Lie. Because they're lying to you. So you
100%.
can match with a liar.
Apparently, yes."
And then you'll have a similarity.
yeah, and then she was asking me, she's like, "What am I in it for?" And then she reads all like the options, and I was
And
like,
what are they?
and I was like, "I don't know." What
To
were
be
you in it
tickled?
for? She goes, "Ooh, I hope not."
No, we don't want to talk about that.
And she said, she was like, "Still figuring it out." That sounds
Check.
like me.
That's the awkward.
Yeah. Meh.
So
Yeah.
then what? What other options?
Well, we were upset
I
because
want-
apparently she has a lot of unhinged messages. She's like, "Oh, there's some stuff in here. Like, I could totally have you guys read some stuff." And you would be like, "What?"
I feel like we need to do this.
Yeah. But then because she deleted it, it deleted all of those. So now she's got to start
over.
all over. But
That's
she's
okay.
hoping that this messes up, like this helps with her algorithm and the hot guys come back now. I don't know what that means.
How did they disappear?
I don't know because I don't know these things. That's just what
She's
she said to
swiping
me.
wrong.
That is what she said to me. I don't know.
She's swiping wrong.
I was trying to help her pick her pictures. Turns out I go for the funny. Weird. Which is apparently not the foot that you want to put forward all the time. I don't know.
Mm,
Whatever.
I mean, lies. You have
Whatever.
to do the lies.
Whatever. She says the golf thing really gets her
Oh,
a lot of
But hey, but that's a true. That I mean, she
Yeah.
can. That's
Yeah.
not a lie.
no, yeah. My girl can golf and yeah.
Well, I'm
Speaking-
excited to travel on vacation with her because I'm
Oh.
gonna help find some.
When we went to Arizona, she had it. And it was a game. I'm not gonna lie.
It is a
I
game.
100% got
I
into it
would
with
not want to
Jeremy.
play this game,
Jeremy
but
was so disappointed in me. And I was a little bit disappointed in me as mom, but not really a lot.
eh,
Because it didn't stop me, not even a
No.
little bit.
but think of all
it
the
was
places we're gonna go.
the options. She was like, first of all, she was like, all of a sudden, I'm realizing, she goes, I have let my standards go way lower. If I can get a guy like that. 'Cause she was in Utah, where Wyoming, in the small town that she's in, there's not a whole lot of options. Most of the time, she says she'll match with somebody, they know each other, and they do it as a joke because
but
it's
they
too
can't
small.
match by a joke.
Well, they'll see somebody that they know, and then they'll swipe, and they'll be like, "Ha,
Yes.
and they'll make it a joke."
Can you screenshot?
I don't know. These are not questions I know. But I do know that she was like 17, 16. So that was the game, as we were counting how many matches she was getting.
Oh,
And when we got in Arizona and we're in downtown Phoenix by ASU's campus, she was pulling them in. I was like,
Oh.
oh my gosh,
body count is high.
that's not a body count. If they're Tinder matches, you can't count that as a body count.
What's a body count?
You know what a body count is. We have gone over this. A body count.
Yeah.
It's
Okay. So then let
In
me.
baseball terms, we're talking home runs. That's a 1.
So we're gonna call this tickles.
Nope.
What
nope,
are we
we're
gonna
not
call
gonna
these matches?
Why do I feel like I hear Elmo when you say that? I don't know.
I swear to God, I'm gonna figure it out. What I've seen you can send a
Is
wave.
it
You can send a
Facebook?
tickle.
Is it the Facebook
No,
Messenger? The
poke.
poke? The poke?
That's worse than a tickle. Here,
Yeah.
let me poke you.
No wonder you think it's like a body count. Poke?
I got 20 pokes.
Oh my God. Not a good thing. Not a good thing.
Just FYI, I've never been poked
Neither
on
have
the
I.
social platform.
Now, real life. That might be the episode. Poke.
No, I still like eat a dick.
Oh.
Take a drink.
My gosh, this is Friday.
It is
Vibes.
Friday, and
Friday
it was-
vibe. Even though technically you're all hearing this on a Thursday. Oh my gosh,
today is
Thirsty Thursday.
what'd you say?
Thursday.
Yeah.
It was. It was. Oh God. Here's it. I would say people that don't know, I can do a loud whistle. I will not do it right. I will not
I
do
was gonna
it.
say cover it.
Nope, I'm not gonna do it. But I
She
can
does
do
like to hoop and holler for people and do her little
Okay.
fancy. Yeah.
Second, I'll do it quiet.
Oh, that was.
but I can do a really loud
Yeah,
one.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
And Amy can't. She gets jealous. So she came up with zit, which is not all the same thing.
No, that's like the drunk. Zip, zip.
But it comes out.
That is my cowboy.
It is. It is. As soon as I start doing my whistle.
I'll be like, bitch, I got you. Zip, zip. I don't know. I think I'm like that would be my like herding cattle. Zip.
Oh.
What do you say when you herd cattle?
A lot of things.
No, not the swearing. Adam's family had cattle, and on what's it
It's
called?
more of a yip, like
and
like
no, do the yip. Yeah.
Yeah, my grandpa used to do that one all the time.
Oh, not the zit.
It was not
Zit,
a zit. It was not a z.
I'm not
It's
saying-
a yeah. It's not a z.
I'm more of a z.
Yeah.
Anyways,
No, I only did it when I was a kid with him.
what do
I
you
didn't
call
do it a
that
lot.
day? What's that day called? No, no, the day when you move cattle. Yeehaw! No, into the truck.
Oh, when you're loading them?
Yeah, what's that day called? It's called a certain day.
Well, there's a lot of different days. I mean, like some people do it every week.
Right.
I would
What is
say
that
we would
called?
unload and
I'm
stuff
trying
like
to
that
think
when we
what
had
Adam called it. I don't know.
sale day.
No.
Oh, I don't know.
Shoot.
I don't know.
Anyways,
because
it
we
was
were
when
always
the-
getting them. We were getting them for slaughter.
His grandpa Nielsen was a very big cattleman. Not very big cattleman. He was a true cowboy, is what I should say.
Yeah.
And
Which blows my mind because I could never imagine Adam in that scenario.
you know what? I called him the preppy cowboy
Oh.
because when we were dating, he wore his Doc Martens, Luckies, and his baseball cap, and he would ride the horse.
Uh-huh.
I was asked to man the gate once, and I will never do it again. Then
Oh.
I rode the horse once, and
Oh.
I would never do that again.
We used to have to. So we had a feedlot.
What
And
is that day called?
I don't know.
Whatever.
Because I mean,
We need Michelle.
I don't know that Michelle knows this one at all.
We're gonna put a pause.
Okay.
Quiet pause. Shipping day, loading day. I don't know. I'll figure it out, and then we'll insert. Insert here.
Amy's right. It was shipping day.
I don't know. I don't know. Because
Anyways.
ours were always coming. So we would, when we had the feedlot, like they would come in and we would have to, Jeremy and I, for a long time, would have to go out there and meet the trucks. Because if they had a dead one on, truck drivers don't deal with that. That's so 11 o'clock at night.
What'd you
Jeremy
do?
could
Like
come
you pull the cow out?
Yeah.
Oh,
with the loader. Jeremy'd hook up
Oh.
a chain to it and pull it out with the loader. I was the headlight girl. And sometimes we'd
yeah,
have-
you were.
Yeah, I was. Oh, yeah. I was actually that one time. I was doing the thing where, oh, God. Geez. I know I did. Stop it. Nothing. I did nothing.
Shut up. There's a story. Tell it. You did it shirtless.
Well, no, there's snow. So I was making.
Snow prints.
Yes.
Angels.
Yeah,
Booby. Titty angels.
Yes, that's what I was
Titty-
doing.
What would you call that?
That's what I was doing. He was in a bad mood. He was pissed off that we were out there. I want to say it was like midnight. I don't know. It was super late that time. And so
This is why we're friends.
so I was like, oh, I can make this better. I know what to do.
This is why we're friends.
Yeah. So I did.
Jeremy.
You're welcome. That's the kind of wife I am. So, but no, there's been several times when Jeremy had to move them and they'd have to go down the alley and stuff like that. And he'd be like, okay, I'm going to park my pickup and he'd angle it sideways and the gate would be out. And he'd be like, don't let any go past you. And I'm like, okay, sure. I mean, I'll do my best, but all I got is a whistle and woo. and so me, I'd see him and I'd be like, no, don't look at me. I'm not the one. Turn around. Go the other
Are
way.
you calm when these big creatures are coming towards you?
Yeah, I'm not. Typically, I'm not. There's only been a few that are like, oh, she's a mean bitch. Ooh, buddy.
I know, but
And
they're
there's
so
been a
much
few.
bigger, and I don't even like.
they're
I think
typically
I'd
more
get panicky and be like,
No.
yeah,
They're
yeah.
I kind of want to take you out to some cows now.
Let's do it.
I can. We can get you some. No, they're
I
typically
have
more,
cowboy boots.
they're more scared of you than you are of
Oh
them.
no, probably not me.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, like I remember one time I went out there because Jeremy wanted he wanted me to take some videos because they were going to do something. So I'm out there with my phone.
Oh, okay.
And I was over I was over in the pen, and it's summer. I'm obviously not dressed for this. Like, it's fine. But I had one, and she was mean. She had like a bullseye for me. And they were sorting. They were out there sorting.
That's the day.
Oh.
Sort and ship day.
Okay.
I think. I don't know. Okay.
Well, okay. So they were sorting some out because they were going to move them to different pens and stuff. Anyway, so they're out there sorting on the horses, and I'm trying to take video. And this bitch, I was like, would someone get her and like take her somewhere else? Because she was like,
She's coming for you.
every other cow is paying attention. They're doing whatever. This one is like, who's this one?
Oh, Jen, it's almost like your spirit.
Yeah, I know. It was. She saw me climb over and she was like, eat a dick. And I was like, ooh. Oh, soul sister.
Touche.
Soul sister, no. Yes. Yeah. They eventually sorted her though, got rid of her. I was like, come on, someone's got to get her.
You know, in the cattle industry, it's a gruesome job, I think. Adam had some cattle in Colorado, and we went back, and he's like, do you want to go through the kill plant? The guy that takes care of their cattle. And Adam's like, oh, I don't think Amy would want to. And I'm like, well, why? And he goes, yeah, you don't want to watch how they kill them. And I'm like, oh, I don't.
Yeah. I never really liked, my kids would work in there.
Yeah, it's a job. I mean, everything is a job, but and there's respect to be, is deserved in every aspect. Yeah. It would be difficult.
Yeah, I
would be like, oh, pet, but then I'll eat you. I mean, that doesn't keep me from eating a good old steak. But
have you seen the little girl? She's probably like 2 or 3. She's this little black girl, and she's walking
on
over.
TikTok.
Yeah, and she walks over too, and she looks at a cow that's laying there. They're clearly at like a fair or something like that, and she goes, cheeseburger, and Mom goes, oh, don't you say that, and she goes, oh, pickles mine. Or she says something like that, but it just cracks me up because she just like, I call him cheeseburger. That's me. I'm like, ooh, ribeye.
Oh, I don't like ribeye.
Ooh, because you don't like the fat.
I don't like the fat.
I love the fat.
Like
fat is flavor. That's what I tell myself every day in the mirror.
I like filet. Do you like filet?
I do like fillets, but
it's the tenderest of all.
It is.
What did Steve-O say on their menu? They used to say the most tenderest filet of all.
Oh, I don't know, but no, the filet. I do love the tender, but I actually make it like as the whole roast. I prefer that.
No, I like a good filet.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But ribeye is too fatty. And I know they say it's flavorful. The fat gives it flavor. Yeah. I get a piece of fat in my mouth and I'm like,
well, you cut around it. I cut around it. I don't eat I'm not a gristle. Well, I don't eat the fat. But I want it for cooking.
I get that, but there's not much left.
Yeah, there is.
Not really.
Ooh, that ribeye cap. Oh, ma'am.
Well, I mean, maybe you should cook it for me and I will change my mind.
Okay, maybe. But I find that like with people, when people come in and they're like, I want a steak. And I'm like, great, which one do you want? Like,
I think when I ordered, what do I order?
You order flank a lot.
Well, to do certain, my macro meals. But yes, the flank.
Because it's lean. Mm-hmm. To me, it's tough.
But I asked, yeah.
But you have to cut it a certain way. Cut it against the grain.
Yes.
Folks, there are things we have to learn. But no,
people learn this.
People will come in and they'll say, I want a steak. What do you got? And I'm like, well, what kind of steak do you want? And a lot of times they'll go, I don't know. And I'll say, do you like fat? Because that always gets me right direction. You know, if you like the
New
fat.
York, sirloin.
Well, New York only has the fat really on the bottom. It's a fat cap. So you just cut that off.
Those are the ones I go for.
Yeah. Yeah. Sirloin?
Yes. I like the sirloin.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
I know mistakes.
Yeah,
I didn't always. When I first started over there, I was like,
I feel like that's everything, right? So, like in my store, bearings. Mm-hmm. Do you know how fun it is to ask someone their shaft size?
Oh my God. Oh, I would do so good at this.
Remember when we were talking about when you said, oh, the jokes get old, right?
They do, but I can joke with
here's
people.
me. There is everything in my store. Like, you have a leaky hose? I'll fix it.
Oh,
right? I mean, that's hydraulic.
it's true.
You need nuts with that. They're
Mhm.
getting bolts.
Mhm.
You know, when they're getting a bearing. What size is your shaft? And how wide?
I have thoughts. I will say them. No.
Do you want to come work with me?
I could.
I work with you
could.
and you work with me.
Oh
I
my
think that would
gosh,
be
we
fun.
should do a trade day.
We should.
Oh,
Like trading moms or
my
spaces
gosh.
or whatever. What is that?
No,
Spouses?
wife swap?
Yeah.
No. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yes.
But do we get training or do we just go in it
Oh my
and
God.
let our employees train us?
Oh my God.
Ooh, this is a different segment.
Ooh, this could be good.
It might be
Yeah.
scary.
It really could be.
What if you liked my job better than your job and I liked your job better than mine?
Switch. Freaky Friday. It's like no, we both do have jobs where you can.
You work with
Uh-huh.
masculine things.
Well, and then just, sometimes I'll be sitting there and we'll be talking steaks and we'll talking meat with people and they'll be saying something. I'm like, oh my God, talking dirty to me now.
Getting me all
Because
excited.
you sit there and you talk ribeye and you talk meat and you talk all these things. I'm like, yes, on the smoker, a prime rib. Like, my God, briskets. Like, how do we do this?
Oh,
Yeah.
and look, you have a sexy voice.
Yeah, I do.
Maybe I should get mine. How big is your shaft?
That's aggressive. That's aggressive. It's a little less. Go a little less.
Oh, okay. How big is your shaft?
That's too high. That's too high. We need in the middle. How big is your shaft?
Okay, Jen. Again, you win.
With direct eye contact.
With a wink. Although we know I can't wink. It's been stated.
Oh.
I get made fun of for my winking.
I can do either eye.
Oh,
Does this make me multi-talented?
I think I opened my mouth into it.
That's okay. That's all
Is
right.
it?
Yeah, that's fine. It's just, extra flavor.
Yeah,
seasoning.
I mean, just listen.
a little more-
Spotify is fine.
Yeah, you don't want to see us. No.
Oh, shit. Happy Friday. Oh, you emptied it.
I did. Am I faster than you on this one?
Challenged.
I was gonna say, did I? Oh God.
Nope. I know what you're going to say. Did you finish?
Did you?
I'm working on it. Slowly, but I'm working.
Oh, there's a really funny story with this, but I don't think I can say this. Oh my gosh.
Oh, now I want to hear.
Oh. I don't know if I can do this. I almost need to ask Jeremy because it involves him. Did you see him just stop and like, skirt? I don't know if I can do this.
Well, now he left, so
It's kind
he
of a
can't.
Mormon story.
Oh,
I don't know.
Sure.
Okay.
Let me finish mine.
Did you ever get any counseling before you got married? Like, do you have to do anything? Because you do some of that. Oh my gosh, you do some of that when you get married when you're Mormon.
Okay, well, counseling for me?
No, like just counsel.
Sure.
Counsel.
No. Adam
'Cause you
asked
go
me to
in-
marry him. We picked a date and we got married at the Best Western.
Okay, there's things that you have to
But
do.
a Mormon married us.
Temple. Oh. Okay.
Yeah. But he was our friend and he was the mayor.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
So it wasn't
So-
a Mormon wedding.
Well, no, so when you do that, you have to do interviews and they're with the people that are in leadership, the men. The
Okay.
men, not
Okay.
people.
Okay.
The men that are in leadership. You have to do these things. And I went into there's different steps right before. And I remember sitting there and Jeremy and I do the last one together, just the two of us. And he's telling us, and this is a guy that smacked you right in the face.
So
Take that. You gonna take that.
Don't show that one.
Yeah, show it. But so he oh, that's my empty. Sorry. So he was meeting with Jeremy and I, and he was asking us.
You meet together.
Yes, on this one we met
Hold
together.
on, I got to match my chair.
Oh.
I was told.
So we were meeting with him, and he was talking about how you have to make sure that, she gets hers before you get yours.
Oh, that's great advice.
It is. But imagine sitting there with someone that's like your dad's friend having this conversation at 19.
But does he make sure
he's
he
like,
gets it?
if you need to think about something else, if you need to,
Oh.
if you need to think about baseball, that is the exact. And Jeremy's just like, I don't.
Did you guys have premarital sex?
No, you can't get married in the temple if
Well,
you do.
you can.
Okay, you can, but like if you really honestly like are honest about it and repent about it, they would make you wait.
Okay,
Like there's a repentance.
okay, but still, did you have
No,
premarital? Oh,
no.
so how long did you guys date?
A year and a half.
Oh gosh,
I know.
there was some heavy rubbing over clothing.
Yeah, I mean, sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Like, at least I'll be honest about it.
A lot of dry humping.
Well, I mean, God.
Did you touch?
No.
Not even
No.
the headlights?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
please tell me under the clothing, not over. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But in the
that's a
pants?
funny story.
Can you do in the
No,
pants?
that's a funny story, though.
You didn't ever do in the pants and
No.
you dated for a year and a half?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay.
There were goals. There were things we had to do.
That's
like,
nice.
heaven forbid.
That's good for you and good for you.
No. You need to try that merchandise.
Yeah.
Thank God.
You
Thank
test
God.
drive that car. But
Thank
okay.
God, it worked out okay in our
Yeah,
favor.
okay.
However, I will say in high school, the first time somebody went for the headlights, this is me. This is so me. This is so bad. I immediately it's a padded bra. They're not that big.
Of course you did. Skylar is your child.
My mom made me, because I knew I had small tits. Like, I knew I did. I was like, it's fine. I was fine with it. She was like, you need to wear a padded bra.
Sell yourself.
And so I just remember I was like, false advertising. Oh my God, it's false advertising. It's false advertising.
You buy it before you see all the dents. Oh God, I love that. That's a mystery.
Yeah. See, at least I was worried about the advertising.
Take them out. Chicken cutlets.
Oh my
I'm
God.
sorry.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. My mom made me.
Sorry, chummers. On so many levels.
God.
We are so sorry.
Is that the...
Ultra's talking. Well, you've had a couple more than me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But we're good. We're good. Everything's fine. It's fine. Okay, so should we end there?
No, I feel like we'll end on this one. So you started drinking earlier today.
Yeah.
And you thought, you told me you thought you heard me.
Heard you.
Yeah, where were you? BJ's. BJ's.
Oh, yeah. BJ's. Uh-huh.
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 I'm helping you.
No,
Okay,
I
I'll
don't-
take over. So you heard someone order like me.
I did. I did think I heard somebody ordering like you because you love a red beer. Oh. You did not account. That was a burp and an answer. Okay.
It was.
No, you love a red beer.
I do love a red
How
beer.
do you order your red beer? Because I heard somebody ordering and I was like, oh my God, is that Amy?
I wouldn't say it's princess style. I just know what I like.
Yes.
I like the toe with the T,
Mm-hmm.
not the C, not the clam. When I order it, I'm like, not the clam.
Oh,
But
it comes with hand gestures.
Oh, yeah, you know me. I'm
I
a
do.
hand
I've seen-
gesture. That
Uh-huh.
toe. So funny story. So I do like it with the T, tomato.
Tomato.
I can choke down a clam.
No pun intended. Yeah, you can.
Eat a dick. Okay, so
Nope, that's a clam.
suck a clam, lick a clam, whatever. Okay, so I had to one
Either or.
I could tell this sweet, sweet girl when I ordered once. I always say it toe with a T. She's either just started or she doesn't, she's not in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
So when I said, I will take a Michelob Ultra with a tomato with a T and a side order of peppercini juice.
Yes. Not princess at all. No.
It's not. So I literally got a Michelob.
Oh.
Here's your Michelob.
Uh-huh.
And my tomato juice
Mm-hmm.
and a side of hot tea. And I thought,
Peppercini or
oh,
hot tea.
yeah. Well, because I'm like, tea.
Tomato.
Tomato with a T. Yep.
Yep.
And so,
She
anyways,
heard tea and went, I got it. I
she is
don't
thirsty.
get it. I don't get it, but got it.
She likes caffeine and alcohol. Super.
Upper and a downer. Woo.
Oh, Chuck's calling.
Oh.
So, anyways. Yes, you're right. I was there with you in spirit. I love
You
that
were.
you thought of me.
I did. I heard the toe and then I was like, oh my gosh, there's
Well, now
two
that
of
tells-
you.
yes.
She was an older lady. So, I mean, I guess I could have taken a picture for you and been like, oh, it's future Amy.
Or maybe next time, bitch, you invite me.
I will. I will.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Well, bye.
Oh,
Oh.
I'll cheers you.
That
I'm
was
sorry.
like an I was like, oh my God.
Bitch, I'm out. Zit.
Woo.
Eat a dick.
Oh, or two.
Bye.
Same shit, different day.
This chaos has been sponsored by
Burley Meats.
The Salty Heifer. www.thesaltyheiferproducts.com.
Mountain West Food Group.
Double check supply.
And Nielsen Ag.
But I'm in black. I'm in my
Do I have a
signature.
shadow?
I'm in my signature
You
color.
eat a dick, and I have a dick on my shirt.
Where's your dick on your shirt?
The shadow.
No, I didn't
Try
do
the
it.
other one. Just believe in me.
Okay. All right. I'm believing
hope
in you.
I'm
I'm
right.
believing in you. I'm believing in you. Let's not believe in you.
If I'm right, we are posting that.
Damn it. Damn it.
Fuck yes, we're posting that. I'm right. You're wrong.
Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Hey, what's my shirt say? No, I'm just kidding.
Eat a stick.